July's extraordinary parliamentary session kicked off this week amid political deadlock. The main opposition party has been boycotting proceedings in protest over the ruling party's unilateral formation of parliamentary committees. To tell us more, we have our political correspondent An Sung-jin with us in the studio today. Welcome, Sung-jin.
Thanks for having me, Sujin.
Right, so to start off with the political deadlock, what's going on with this right now?
Right, Sujin. So this month's extraordinary session opened amid a political deadlock. Now, the ruling Democratic Party has called for a plenary session to pass bills aimed at expanding renewable energy and strengthening support for vulnerable young people. They also accused the main opposition People Power Party of holding the public's livelihoods hostage by refusing to participate in the proceedings.
The People Power Party has refused to cooperate in normalizing the National Assembly, delaying once again the passage of livelihood bills. The Democratic Party will make a responsible decision if this obstruction continues.
The PPP, on the other hand, is boycotting the session as it is against what it sees as the DP's unilateral formation of parliamentary committees. It argues that the ruling party pushed through the appointment of chairs for 11 special parliamentary committees without bipartisan consultation, calling the move an abuse of its parliamentary majority.
For us, it's not about sharing political power. It is about ensuring the National Assembly has the opportunity for meaningful debate before passing legislation, so the ruling party should return to the negotiating table.
Now, despite this boycott, the DP has been moving ahead with activities in committees led by its lawmakers. The National Assembly's Finance Committee held its first meeting of the new parliamentary term on Tuesday without PPP members in attendance. The Culture Committee and the Fisheries Committee also held meetings without the main opposition party's participation. The National Assembly Speaker continues to hold meetings with the party's leaders, urging them to finalize the structure formation before Constitution Day next week. But with both sides standing firm, July's parliamentary session is set to begin as a divided legislature, raising concerns over delays to key policy and economic legislation.
There's still a lot going on since the local elections. So what else has been at the center of attention at the National Assembly these days?
Right, so the special committee investigating into the ballot shortage during the June 3rd local elections conducted on-site inspections of the National Election Commission and the Seoul Metropolitan Election Commission on Tuesday. Now, following the inspections, lawmakers from both parties criticized election officials for delayed reporting, poor crisis management, and failures in communication after it became clear that there would be a ballot shortage. They questioned why the election headquarters took so long to recognize the seriousness of the situation and further highlighted breakdowns in reporting and oversight between local and national election authorities. The National Assembly is also looking to introduce a special counsel bill to investigate the matters further, but rival parties remain at odds over how to appoint a special prosecutor. The DP proposed a bill that calls for an independent third party, such as the Korean Bar Association, to recommend the special prosecutor, arguing that the method would ensure political neutrality. However, the PPP insists the recommendation should come from the opposition party, saying the investigation must remain free from government and ruling party influence.
And lastly, the National Convention for the DP is fast approaching. So when is the convention going to take place, and what can you tell us about the leadership race that's going to happen?
Right, so the National Convention is set to take place on August 17th, which is about a month away. The leadership race is looking to be at least a four-way race. Former Prime Minister Kim Min-seok officially declared his candidacy earlier this week, and lawmakers Hong Young-il and Ko Min-jung have also put their names forward today. Former DP Chairman Jung Cheong-rae, who has stepped down from his post, is also likely to bid for another term for the party leader.
Thank you so much for your coverage today, Sung-jin.
My pleasure as always.